Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are back in Great League. So you know I'm going to be running that Scrafty team. I've got Hypno in the front and Munchlax in the back. And we're going to hope that Scrafty can dominate this league. We're already up 90 points on the first day back. So let's get into those games. But first, definitely hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can hear when the next video comes out. Let's get into it. Alright, first of all, you'll notice on the right side are the sets that I've done up to this point. So we had a 2-3 set before the set I'm showing you now, and that was the first set that we got back into the league. We made a lot of misplays, but you know, we picked it back up. You know, it's you gotta shake that rust off. So here we are in Hypno versus Skarmory matchup. This is a very good matchup for Hypno. They do get the Brave Bird off though, which is really bad for us. Definitely is going to sway a lot of what happens in this match. Usually we'd be in such great position here, but it's alright. We come in with Munchlax against their DD. Usually you can decide whether or not you want to force a shield or win the switch. I usually shield once. Well, it depends how much of a lead I get. If they switch in first, I usually shield once and get a shield from them, because we'll make it to this body slam, right? I thought I could maybe farm down, and then I decided, you know what, I probably shouldn't do that. But winning switch in the middle here like this, with them having the shield advantage, usually isn't the greatest. But we'll see what they have in the back. I'm very close to another body slam. I do get that body slam off against their Skarmory. So we would have to hope that what they have in the back is weak against Scrafty as well. Or at least, yeah, well, no, they'd have to be weak against it, right? But the fact that they're shielding here means that what's in the back is bad against Hypno. But that's not usually a good sign for me, because Hypno and Scrafty are like almost opposites. Yeah, and it is this Azumarill, and we have really no chance here with the Scrafty against the Azumarill. This is just a really bad matchup. Azumarill in the back is tough, but more tough than that is Skarmory and Azumarill on the same team. Hypno is the true counter on the team to both of those, but it can't last through all of those fast attacks to take them both out. Alright, this matchup against Defense Deoxys with Hypno is not in favor of Hypno, but what I like to do is throw the charge move, let them throw a Rock Slide at Hypno, and then switch into the Munchlax. That way they're already low on health, they can't win the Munchlax matchup, they can't decide to stay in if they want. And if they do stay in, they're going to lose the matchup. And if they switch late, they're also going to get switch locked in the next Pokemon, you would think. So yeah, so now they have the Azumarill out here. This is fine. We're actually going to get 2 body slams off, I'm sure. And then we'll have Hypno against the Azumarill, which is a great matchup. Also knowing that the Defense Deoxys is actually pretty low, so Scrafty won't have too hard a time with Defense Deoxys in the back if it so happens to come down to that matchup. But what I assume will happen is we get taken out here, we come in with the Hypno, we win that matchup, and then they come back in with Defense Deoxys. We may or may not shield, depending on how low they were, maybe try to farm down, or just allow Hypno to get KO'd and come in with Scrafty to just go all in with 2 shields. The whole point of this team is to get Scrafty with 2 shields, right? And we see the Defense Deoxys has a little bit too much health for me to want to shield that, but maybe I can farm down this. And they do catch the move here, so really good on our opponent, but they do have an Abomasnow, and Abomasnow is very frail and is taking super effective from this counter damage. So we have the shields. You're going to want to shield here against the Abomasnow because the moves that Defense Deoxys do are not very strong, because as the name implies, it's very defense heavy and not very attack weighted, whereas Abomasnow is a lot more attack weighted. Plus Weather Ball Ice is actually a far superior move to Rock Slide, Thunderbolt, or even oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the psychic move, but yeah, Psycho Boost. Alright, this game, Marowak. So this matchup's not the worst. The problem is the Shadow Ball will pretty much one-shot. What I like to do is switch out on the Shadow Ball, try to catch, but they almost always bait. Even though it's right on the move, this is still a bait, which is okay. We're getting an extra damage in here against this Marowak. Shadow I'm sorry, Ghost is resisted by normal typing, so we're fine eating that Shadow Ball, but what we end up doing is taking up a lot of the energy from that Hypno. He threw 2 Bone Clubs, not Hypno, Marowak, and those 2 Bone Clubs worth of energy means that Hypno's going to have a little bit more time to farm, and then that makes that matchup even less bad. I don't want to shield here on Munchlax, just going to let it go down. Oof. This extra farm really sucks, but gotta let it go. Coming with the Hypno, I do have energy, so I should throw the Thunder Punch right away. Okay, I didn't throw a Confusion there. That's very good. But they did sneak in a Wing Attack. So what they're probably going to do is come back in with... Oh, no. So they have Umbreon here in the back. So Umbreon, we're going to want to go straight Power-Up Punch. We're going to need these foul plays for the Marowak in the back, but I also think the Marowak's low, and I'm going to be shielding this because all Marowak can do is Bone Club, but Last Resort actually does somewhere around 40%, 50%, so the shields should go to everything Umbreon does. And this Marowak is so low that I'm just going to go for the full Power-Up Punch wins here. They don't block. I should probably not shield this. If he gets to another one, I might need to. So I decided to come in just with Hypno and farm down. And then also I have this Focus Blast. They still have 2 shields, but I have the feeling they're not going to shield this, because why would you ever shield anything that Hypno does as Umbreon? But I mean, he had 2 shields. He could have just done it. And our Hypno will go down here. No, we won't. We'll take out this Umbreon. I guess we'll take it out with Scrafty. So at this point, I'm not trying to throw any moves because he still has 2 shields at this point, and we need to just fast attack him down. If you read the chat, it says he hates shields so much. He really didn't shield anything we did, which was interesting. All right, this is where we want to be. Usually I'll wait for them to get to 7 and then throw the Thunder Punch. You'll get there before they do. And you'll have a little bit of extra energy, and you might even be able to get in a Confusion right here between the next move. We didn't get an extra one in, but it was okay. It was good. They do bait us with the Ice Beam. They were at 100 energy, so now they're at another Hydro Pump right now if they want to be, depending if they bait or not. So I could choose to shield. I could not choose to shield. I go back and forth on this. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. They actually don't have Hydro Pump, so I get one more extra Confusion over this Thunder Punch, then I can just go for the win there, and they actually end up switching out. We actually did a simultaneous swap. I know right there it looks like a really bad swap. I should have definitely come in with Scrafty, but it was a simultaneous swap, and if I had come in with Scrafty right there, it would have been so good for me, but yeah, that's not what happened. So we'll just let the Munchlax go to town here. It's actually not the worst matchup, but because these body slams really do pile up, but the lick damage is being resisted by the dark typing of Umbreon, so that's not great. Alright, and this match is going to take a long time because both these mon are so freaking bulky. That's kind of what Great League's all about, right? Some Pokemon are really bulky, some aren't. But and I say that because like in Ultra League, everything's so bulky. But yeah, in Great League, some of these things are hard to kill. No attack stats anywhere. Alright, so we come in with Scrafty. We'll probably eat a Last Resort here, which is going to do about 40%. Oh, it actually did a lot less than I thought. Comes in with Skarmory, and I probably don't have a chance at this point. Gonna need to come in with Hypno, but he's gonna be out of move before we even get to a move. Yeah. Really pretty poorly played here. You know, it's interesting, though, if we had actually come in with the Scrafty against the Umbreon, we would have had so many power-up punches that we probably could have even beaten this Skarmory with our Scrafty, because the counter damage really piles up. Plus that foul play would have been neutral. So I wouldn't even say badly played, just unlucky that we simultaneously swapped, and I didn't get into the best matchup there. So what I like to do here is 1 to 3 Confusions, and then switch into the Munchlax, and then just eat any damage that happens to Munchlax. At this point, it looks like it's an Earthquake. That's enough Mud Shots to get to Earthquake. Yeah, that's going to do about half. And he actually ends up staying in. I'm going to be looking to bulldoze. As soon as he switches out, he comes into a Pokemon I have never freaking seen in the Great League. It's Leavani. It's a Razor Leafer. It's grass and bug type, which is interesting. And I actually don't get it down right there, which sucks. Coming in with Hypno, though. Get an extra confusion here. Yeah, so the win condition here, they're probably going to switch into this. And I'm probably... Oh, I probably have to shield this, right? Yeah. Oh, they baited us. That's bad. Okay, so I'm going to just try to do damage to this. This matchup's not that bad. Maybe I should go for the foul play. I do go for the bait. Looks like... Oh, I get you. I'm going to try to go for both shields here. But they don't fall for that. We don't need to shield anything here. They definitely have 2 elemental punches. And we resist the confusion damage still. This should get a shield, and then I'm going to go for a foul play because it's going to KO or get the shield. If it KOs, fantastic, we win. If it doesn't KO, also not too bad. Don't want to shield this, probably need to save the shield for Hypno. And then I need to get up to this Focus Blast, and I go a little over. Probably could shield the Hypno. Oh, I guess I don't. Maybe I'm saving the shield. Oh, I get you. I'm saving the shield for the Galarian Stunfisk just in case they come up with the Earthquake. But I want to be really close to this Focus Blast because I can KO at this point. Save the shield just for this moment. Perfect. And I think we're 1 away from this Focus Blast, which will KO. And then we just need to take out the Mirror Match Hypno. Well, they have a Shadow Hypno, but... And I think we're going to get it down here on the Confusions. So, really good. You see me pumping my fist there. That was a really good game. I like that a lot. Focus Blast has come in so handy because people don't really want to shield it. Alright, so we started that set 3-2. We're going to go on here to set 3. And I get a 4-1, I believe. So let's go ahead and get into that one. Should be starting here in a second. Let's give it some time. And all the way up to 27-26. I started 27-29, but we had that 2-3 set at first. So we dropped a little bit and regained those points. Alright, Cresselia in the lead. This kind of sucks a lot because we really need the Munchlax against Cresselia. It's going to be tough for everything else to handle this. So we're going to eat this move, come in with Munchlax. Hopefully they stay in the whole time. They do not. And it's Vigoroth, so this is really bad. Vigoroth immune to this ghost damage from the licks. But the body slams are going to pick up. Hopefully we can get 2 of these off and then farm down with Scrafty. That's really the key here because we're going to need all that energy on Scrafty to deal with Cresselia to try to get those shields. I think they end up throwing again, which is great for us. It means we definitely can farm down without really even trying to think about anything with the Scrafty here. Come in with the Scrafty. There we go. Farming it down. Oh, they do get a body slam off. That's fine. It's going to do about 20%. A little more, 25. See if they come in with Cresselia. This time I decided not to bait because I baited every other time and it failed every other time against those Marowaks. And I think this time I think they actually shielded it, which sucks. Alright. I mean, I have to shield this one as well. Okay. Foul play. Okay, I remember I switched out of this matchup after this. I wonder if I stay in here if that's going to be good enough. Oh, I remember this. Don't throw moves at Haunter with Hypno, y'all. This is a huge mistake. I think I would have gotten... It would have been close. I think I would have gotten that last one in. And I did actually end up surviving, but then I try to undercharge so that I can get a lot of energy onto Scrafty, because I know I'm going to need a little bit of damage to beat this Cresselia, but the problem is fighting does nothing to this Haunter. It has a resistance, right? So we probably survive a Shadow Punch. Shadow Ball would definitely KO us, but we're so low that, yeah, the Cresselia is just, it's already at a move. Dang. That's a tough matchup. Cresselia in the lead's obviously really interesting because we really need Munchlax against it. Scrafty's okay. It does lose in the one or in a straight up match, but if you get a little bit of extra energy, then you're good. Beedrill. So this is an interesting matchup because the Confusion's doing a lot of damage, but this X-Scissor actually does a lot too, and they get to these X-Scissors real quick. Alright, perfect. They come in with a Stun Fist. We're just going to go for... I think you can go for 2 power-up punches. They're going to get to 1 Earthquake, and then you can counter down at that point. So I'm hoping this is the Earthquake. Perfect. We got the shield off. We go for a power-up punch here just to KO before they get to a move. They can decide whether or not they want to go for a move or not. Yeah, they usually wouldn't, right? Alright, and we do already have power-up punch, 2 power-up punches behind our Scrafty, so instead of going for any more boosts, I'm going to go for the higher damage move in the foul plays, because I think I can get to 2 before they get to Hydro Pump, which would KO us, or even a Play Rough. I guess if they have the Play Rough, I don't make it. But they go for the Ice Beam and then probably a Farm Down. And they actually swap into Beedrill here. I'm going to swap into Hypno. My clock should be up at this point. And then at this point, I'm pretty good because I have a full HP Munchlax in the back, which can obviously take on any neutral matchup and do well against it. And I probably let this go. It might not actually KO. Oh, I don't let it go. Because 2 Confusions will KO the Beedrill, I'm guessing. And then I probably have a Thunder Punch for this Azumarill. They're going to shield this. Probably coming in with Munchlax, and that'll be good. I assume they'll get to an Ice Beam here. Oh no, we get to another Thunder Punch. So they try to farm up a little too much, and we take that one. But Beedrill in the lead is a really interesting one. I definitely haven't seen too many Beedrill, even though it had that community day. Shadow Brady. So we actually played him a few times in these sets. Tropius lead. Tropius is very difficult for our team because we don't have the Ice Punch on Hypno. We just have a bunch of odd matchups that are neutral, I guess. So I'm going to go for the Thunder Punch here. I usually go up to 2 because I know they're going to shield the first one. I have to shield this. I know they're going to shield the first one because they don't know I have an Ice Punch. And then they usually won't shield the second. But actually Shadow Brady came in here and said he thought I was baiting him with a fake punch first so that he wouldn't shield the second one and then come in with an Ice Punch, which actually is a really interesting strategy. So we end up taking both shields here. This is fine. Let Munchlax soak up this damage. I hope this Tropius stays in for the Body Slam. They do not, but that's okay. Comes in with the Defense Deoxys. I will get two Body Slams here, but he should be able to KO us with... Actually, he probably can't farm us down. I probably get to another Body Slam if he does. Don't want to shield this. Probably come in with Hypno and try to farm down, right? We still have a lot of HP on Hypno, plus I can get a little bit of energy for the Tropius matchup there in the back. Yeah, I'm just looking to get some energy for this Thunder Punch so that I can hit the Tropius with a Thunder Punch. Does come in with the Tropius. Oh my god, lag at the worst time. Game's still a little buggy, y'all, but it's getting better every day, so please give us this next one. Oh, we don't get this, but you know what? It is very low. It's throwing energy right now. It probably doesn't have anything else banked. We counter this down. Okay, fine. We go for all power-up punches, and I need to save enough to have a power-up punch against the Tropius in the back. So I probably want to go up to... Oh, this is an interesting throw here. Okay, we're not going to charge it all the way, but I think this is a little bit weird. Okay, but we are boosted... Oh my god, we are boosted twice, so maybe just the counter damage is going to be good enough against the Tropius. We are close to another power-up. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. I probably shouldn't have thrown that second power-up punch. I could have saved that for the Tropius in the back. Registeel lead. Okay, switch to Munchlax instantly. Probably... Sometimes I shield, sometimes I don't for the Focus Blast here. I'm just going to let this go, I'm assuming. It doesn't KO, so I'm not too worried. He does come in with the Azumarill. He's going to look to farm down, which means I'm going to get at least 2, probably 3 Body Slams. We are getting very low. I might not get to that third. I think I will, though. I think I will. And then we'll... Oh, man, it's close. I don't think I get there. Oh, Okay, definitely going to come in with the Hypno after this. Probably just let Azumarill throw whatever he wants at the Hypno here. I'm saving my shields for Scrafty. Obviously, we have that good Registeel matchup, which is great. I'm going to farm down this Azumarill. I have a Thunder Punch ready. See what he comes in with. Interesting, Drift Blim. Wow. Okay, so he's going to get to an Icy Wind before I get to this next Thunder Punch. I probably have to shield this. I probably do. So I shield this, Thunder Punch. Switch to Scrafty. Okay, remove the buff. And then just go straight for a foul play. Hopefully don't get switched on. I waited a little bit, went in the middle of a Hex. Throw this. This should probably get close to KOing. Probably won't KO just because we already got hit by one Icy Wind. At this point, I need to save my shield for Registeel. It takes Reggie so long to get to moves that Scrafty's really going to want to shield that. It gets the most amount of time with Scrafty onto Reggie, right? And then we're going to get to... we probably should shield this. Yep, perfect. Get to this power-up punch, and then probably end up KOing this. And then our power-up punches are already 3 times, or +3, but -2 Icy Winds, right? So I'm looking to try to catch a move here. Don't end up catching. Get really close to the KO. This is fine, though, because we do resist the moves on Drifblim. So we go for this power punch, which they also resist. I don't even know if this KOs, but their next one will because of the power-upped punch. Whew. Drifblim in Great League. I actually haven't seen too much of that. This is the first one I've seen this season, but yeah. Okay, this is the moment that Hypno is created for. This is the reason I'm running Focus Blast. I like to go for a few confusions here and then switch into Munchlax. That way, I'm already getting close to the Focus Blast later. And this guy actually has a Shadow Weeping Bell. They've charged TM'd it also to have Razor Leaf. So this guy really went all in. I'm not going to do anything here. Oh, because I can get that last shield. That's what I'm thinking here. I can win switch, and they kind of want to win switch because they have Bastiodon, and they don't want... I assume they have another Razor Leaf in the back to be against Hypno. Alright, but this is the reason we have Focus Blast, right? So I'm looking for this Focus Blast onto... probably need to shield this. And I actually still have that Focus Blast banked up. I'm going to go for... I think I have enough time to go for a Play Rough. Not Play Rough. A Power Up Punch and a Foul Play. So that's what I'm going to do. Just make sure that I get my chance to KO it. Yeah, and you can see King messaging in chat there. They're actually running both the Victory Bell and Weeping Bell Razor Leaf combo. It's like the family all together. But we have the Focus Blast there, and we are able to KO the Bastiodon. That is the whole point of having Hypno with that. With Focus Blast, you can beat the Bastiodon double Razor Leaf combo no matter which they lead, Bastiodon or a Razor Leafer, because Hypno beats both. So... yeah, that's the whole point of this team. Kind of take advantage of those people that are using that team comp, and it's just a good team overall. Hypno is a very good generalist. Munchlax is a very good generalist, and then Scrafty is very specific, but with shields wins a lot of the matchups in the Great League. So that is the point of this team. We're going to be playing a little bit more of this team, probably also the Dugong Medicham Munchlax line, and yeah, that's going to be my Great League. We went up 90.8. Well, we went up 88 points today using this team, and I'm hoping to. Let's see, how many points do I need now? I think I need 183. So hopefully in the next few days, I'm able to reach rank 10. If I have more days like this, I'll definitely get there. And I want to thank y'all so much for being in the journey with me here. This has been tough, and there's still a little bit of road ahead of us, but hopefully we can get there. I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks so much.